Greetings everyone. I hope everyone's having a nice day, nice morning, etc. Wherever you're at in the world. Hope you're enjoying. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the different places you can live in Asia for $1,200 or less. Keep in mind, these prices are in USD, so if you're in Europe, Australia, Canada, etc., you can do the conversion. Also, keep in mind, this does not include the visa because depending on where you're at in life, and where you're located, your income, etc., you may have to pay a visa price, right? So first, I want to start with Cambodia. I made a list of 5 places. I'm like, where do people want to go? Where can they live, etc.? We know we can't live in Japan for under $1,200. Korea, not really, unless you want to live in a small city, right? So I made a list. I'm like, where are the places in Asia people can go? So first on that list is Cambodia. So we're going to look at each of the monthly costs, and I want to say Asia can be a good option for people. Me personally, I've been to Asia a bunch of times. I used to live in South Korea for a little bit, but I've been to Thailand like 4 times, Japan like 3 times. You got to check it out if you've never been. Let's start by number 1, Cambodia. So we're going to first look at the rent. The rent for 1 bedroom in Cambodia can range from about 300 USD to about 600 USD per month. Pretty good, right? You can't find that nowhere in the States, not even a studio apartment. These are 1 bedroom prices, so you can have a little bit of room in there, right? It's not just gonna be a studio, you walk in and everything's right there. No, you got a little bit of room. But let's talk about the food, right? I know you wanna eat when you're out there, you're like, yo, the street food in Thailand is cheap. What's it like in Cambodia? I'm here to tell you the food out there is cheap as well. Keep in mind, all these prices I'm going to give is if you want to live like a modest, comfortable lifestyle. Now, if you want luxury, you want high rises, you want all the amenities and stuff like that, it's going to be a little bit different as expected. So, per month in Cambodia, you're looking at about 100 to 150 USD. And this includes if you were to cook your own food, but also go out a little bit, right? Now, this doesn't consider like, hey, you're going to a fancy restaurant every night, 5-star, all that type of stuff. No, somewhere modest, somewhere simple, clean, etc. Right? Simple. Transportation, it's going to be between about 10 to 20 USD for a local pass, right? Utilities, internet, you're looking at less than 100 USD. Easy. That's everything included. Water, internet, all the things you need. Simple. Next, we got to go to the healthcare. You will be surprised to see that the healthcare in Southeast Asia, actually in all of Asia, I'd even argue, is pretty affordable, right? Because I remember when I was living in South Korea, it was even affordable. I'm like, yeah, I can't believe this. But for the healthcare out there, you're looking between 40 and 80 USD, right? So that estimates less than 1,000 a month, right? Like I said, you want to be luxury, you want to get more, you can always do that as well. Next place, one of my places that I recently came back from a couple months ago, Malaysia. As someone who stayed in Kuala Lumpur, I'm here to tell you that it is very affordable there. And Kuala Lumpur is the big city. Some people refer to it as the New York in Malaysia, right? These are their words, not mine. But that's their big city. So if you've been watching my videos, right, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that type of stuff. If you've been watching my videos, you've seen like, oh, he's buying dinner over there for like a couple dollars, or this only costs this much. You can take an Uber ride, $3, $4, $5. Simple, very affordable. So the monthly for Malaysia, keep in mind this is the entire of Malaysia. I've been told that the east side of Malaysia has more of a, how you say, Christian / Western influence, you could say. And I've also been told that it's been cheaper than KL, of course, because KL is the big city, Kuala Lumpur. But for a month, you can do anywhere between 300 to 800 USD for an accommodation, 1 bedroom, nice size. Food, you're looking at about $150 to $300 USD. Transportation, you're looking at $50 to $100 USD. And let's say you want to try it out before you commit. They do know, I know from personal experience, that they do have a tourist train pass is what they call it. So it lasts a couple days. They got a week one, etc. And It's very affordable, and the good thing about it is you can do unlimited rides. So if you just want to keep riding here and there, all over, see what it's like, you can definitely do that before you choose to commit. The healthcare range is in the same, about similar to Cambodia. We're looking at between 50 to 100 USD. A dentist, I can tell you from personal experience, when I went to the dentist, I got like a cleaning, I think I did x-rays, some other stuff, and they had like 3 people working on me at the time. And I want to say it was like 40 or 50 bucks just for the dentist. In America, that costs you easily like 200 plus. No insurance, by the way. This is if you got no insurance. But if you do want to get the insurance, you're looking at between $40 to $100 USD a month, right? Very affordable. We're going to go on the list from number 5 all the way to work on number 1. Number 1's going to be interesting because you can see it's been very popular lately if you've been on Instagram. But let's go to number 3, which is none other than the Philippines. Kamusta po? To all my Tagalog speakers, how you doing? So in the Philippines, you can rent a space for 200 to 800 USD per month. Yes, per month. Not per week, not bi-weekly, not every other week, per month. Extremely affordable. For food in the Philippines, you're looking at between 1 to 300 USD a month. Keep in mind, if you're somewhere like Manila, the big city, compared to being in the provinces, as they call it, it's going to be a big price difference. Well, for us, it's a small price difference, but for them as locals, it's a big price difference. If you're coming from somewhere like Canada, UK, America, etc., it's not going to be that much of a difference for you, right? Now, transportation per month, you're looking about 30 to 70 USD roughly. Internet utilities, 20 to 50 USD. Insurance, same price as the previous places, between 40 to 90 USD per month. And right along here, we are going to go to number 2. I want you to leave a comment in the comment section before I say it what you think number 2 is. But this place has recently came on my radar. But I don't want to go to the tourist place that everyone else goes to. I want to go to Jakarta. Why do I want to go to Jakarta? Indonesia, which is number 2, by the way. The entire Indonesia. But why do I want to go to Jakarta? Well, when I was in Singapore, when I was in Malaysia, I heard some less than favorable things spoken by people when it comes to Jakarta. So I'm like, how bad is it really? So now I'm interested. People told me so many bad things about it. I'm kind of interested. I'm not going to lie to you. Because everybody goes to Bali. I'm going to go to Jakarta. But anyways, if you're looking at Indonesia, then you can look between 400 to 1100 USD for a place to rent. You can use a little bit of exercise, some common sense, and guess where the 1100 is at. Probably where all the Australians, Americans, and Europeans are born. Bali, right? But there's other places in Bali. You don't have to go to all go to the same place all the tourists go to. What about Chengdu? What about Jakarta? Get a local experience, right? You don't want to go all the way across the world to be around foreigners, or do you? I mean, not foreigners, but like people from your own country is what I'm trying to say. You want to be around the foreigners, is what I'm saying. You want to be around the locals, have a local experience, and get the local prices. Transportation, same, 30 to 70 USD. Utilities, 20 to 50 USD. Insurance, between 40 to 90 USD. Right? So, this brings us to the last place. I've been seeing this place pop up crazy on Instagram. I gotta go. I'm going to keep it a surprise. I'm not going to tell y'all when I'm going, but I'm definitely going. Number 1 would be none other than Vietnam. So in Vietnam, you can have some premium locations between 300 and 600 USD per month. Food, you're looking at about 1 to 250 a month. 100 to 250 a month. Local transportation, you're looking at 30 70 USD per month. Shout out to Champagne Honey. I was watching his Instagram stories and his YouTube videos, and I could see him giving a price breakdown as far as some of the local things there. Utility and internet, you're looking at between 20 to 50 USD per month. And for the healthcare option, you're looking at between 40 to 80 USD per month. That brings us to about $1,000 or less per month to live in Vietnam. And I'm going to tell you a secret. If you want to get out of Ho Chi Minh City, if you're scared of all the mopeds and scooters that are going around, the newest hot spot right now is Da Nang, Vietnam. There's less traffic than Ho Chi Minh City. It's cheaper than Ho Chi Minh City, and you're right next to a beach, right? I was watching Champagne Honey's video, and he had a hotel near the beach, walking distance from the beach, for 13, I think it was 13 euro. It was either 13 or 9 euro, one of the two. But either way, I mean, that's essentially nothing, right? Just off that alone, like let's say you kept that price for a hotel for a month, that's 300 euro. USD a little bit higher, maybe 350 or something, because the euro is stronger than the United States dollar. But very affordable option. Very affordable option. I can't wait to go. I should be going in the next couple months along with the Philippines. So I will be returning to Asia sooner than later. If you have any questions as far as other places you want me to cover or places you're interested in living, let me know. I've been traveling for years. I have been to about 16 countries, and I've actually lived in a few countries, including Turkey, South Korea, obviously America, and Spain. But I'm going to hit every continent. We're coming. 2026, we're ready, baby. But I hope y'all have a nice day. Thank you for tuning in, and much blessings.